If you have been on the internet for the past few days, you know that Brandon, much more known as Clavicular, went mainstream. Everyone is talking about him, everyone is making posts about him.
Someone has to speak up about the Clav situation, so I'll be the one to do it. Everything he does is deeply rooted in insecurity, and he is a terrible role model for kids and teenagers.
And I'm gonna make one as well. One of his opinions is that if you are more attractive, you're gonna get more respected, more well treated, maybe even get a better job, maybe even go mainstream like he did. And now most people call him insecure. And he himself said he's insecure. I see nothing wrong with that, actually. Remember, he's just 19 and he's willing to go all out on this goal of his, which is to be the most better looking guy ever.
Because people will come up to me, they'll say, "Oh, well, 6'2", that's already very tall." But in terms of percentiles, it's only 91st percentile, right? 6'6", we get to 99th. I'm someone who wants to be the best, right? And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get there.
He's willing to take the risk of going on many surgeries to make sure that goal is accomplished. Every person that has a goal like this and they want to devote their lives to it, they are willing to go all out. They are willing to take as many risks as possible, and that's what Brandon is doing. Clev, whatever you want to call him. There is many important areas in life and you can just deny most of them for one thing, even if it's the most important one. The others are the base that you need. When I went on a deep dive on these LOOKSMAXING things, there's actually a forum, which is looksmaxing.org. When I joined and I checked what it was all about, I got called an That's a great entrance for the forum, but there's a lot of ways you can change yourself. There's a lot of advice there, but there's a lot of people who are weird. Let me tell you that. There's a lot of people who tell you to rope max. There's a lot of people who tell you that you should just end it all. If you are not perfect, if you are not tall enough, you should end yourself. And that's completely wrong. There is people there who are making fun of disabled people. If you are one of those idiots who makes fun of people who are born a certain way, you are the real subhuman you talk about. If you are on those people's shoes, you will not be making fun of them. You can say, "Oh, I wasn't born perfect, I'm not tall enough, I'm not all of those things." Guess what? You can walk, you can look at people, you can see colors, you can do all of those things. Why would you make fun of people who don't have that? If you want to go on this journey to look better, to make yourself more appealing to others, to make all of those things, I think you're doing great. But don't forget the other aspects of your life. Don't forget the other things I told you, because they are the most important ones. Sure, the first thing that people see is you, but can you go out without drinking because you're too anxious? Can you talk to girls while you're sober? Can you go on a walk without thinking everyone else is looking at you and saying stuff about you? Can you go to the gym without failing a single day in a week? Sure, looking better changed a lot of lives, including mine, but it should not be the only thing you're worrying about. My name is Isaac, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, bro.